Hello, and welcome to Len'en 3. Again, remember when I said I wasn't going to play shmup games for a while? Well, that was only partly a lie, because I'm only doing this as a one-off. And I'm just playing this game again because I felt like playing this game again. So, yep, there's that. Will I do better this time? Who knows? Anyway, the only team I haven't played as yet is this team. So, I get to play as one of my favorite Len'en characters, and Kuroji's also here. So there's that. And, yeah, I have no idea how Saragimaru plays. And, already, the shot type is pretty weird. Well, I didn't get hit, but that wasn't exactly a very smart way to start this, was it? So, yeah, I just wanted to play this again because, I like this game. I like this game quite a bit, actually. Before I decided to start playing this again, I was kind of thinking, like, because I haven't played, like, the first two games that much. Like, I played the first game twice, and then I did the extra stage on easy once. And then I played the second game a bit more, just because I tried to get the final spell. I wasn't never able to beat it, but I don't know, the first two games are alright. And then, I've said plenty about the fourth game that doesn't need to be said anymore, so I'm not going to bother. But, this game is just a nice, fun game. And another reason I wanted to go ahead and record this is I plan on uploading this, pretty decently soon. Oh, I gotta read dialogue, right? Look at that face size. What's wrong? Are you feeling down? Don't you think it would be weirder if I wasn't feeling down right now? Suppose so. It's quite cold after all. No, not that. I mean, yes, it's cold, but that's nothing compared to the pity I'm feeling for myself. Don't worry, you won't hear any more threats from me after this. Big lie. Even if it's just this one time, it's not this one time, it's still plenty unpleasant. Talkative, aren't you? Oh, believe me, I've barely even gotten started. No, talk is cheap, have at you, so if talking's all you're doing, do it as much as you like. Oh, this is a super prickly conversation you're having. Are you, not friends? What's with this kid? I'm Sensei, a bone yokai. Shoot him down, dead or alive, doesn't matter. Huh? Wait, can't we talk this over or something? Nope, there's a bounty on your head. Huh? Why? For grave robbing, I think it was. If you're gonna do it, don't leave any witnesses. I was just doing a little excavation. I'm pretty sure that excavating other people's corpses without permission is the definition of grave robbing. By the way, they bury their dead in this land, don't they? Who knows? I couldn't care less about how the humans live. But what am I gonna do? Well, it's not a huge bounty, considering how much trouble it would be to drag you back. It might be a net loss. Let me off the hook. But you'll pick up even a single coin if it falls in front of you, right? Anyone would. Same goes for me. Pretty sure you're just greedy. You've left me no choice but to defend myself. Oh, excuse me, I think I'll take it. Sigh. Here we go again. Saragimaru, what is this? Oh, boy. So, yeah, when I played this last time, I did pretty, decently until I got to Iozane and died, a bajillion times, and it just got worse from there, so, see how it goes this time. If I don't win, which I probably won't, I get to see another bad ending that I've never actually seen before, because I never bothered to look up the bad endings of this game, because I figured they'd be just as generic and boring as the average Toho bad ending is. Which they're not, apparently. But yeah, another reason I wanted to play this is because I plan on uploading this decently soon, because I'm supposed to upload another... Yep, that's the thing I love about this game, is that I flash bomb instead of bomb, and then I don't have invincibility, and then I die. Forgot about that. Looks like the Bone Kid had some souls on him too. I bet we get more of those. We get more for these than their life. You really think we'll get any money for these things? Even if they're worthless, we'll make sure someone buys them. Looks like there'll be even more victims on the horizon. Since the souls are more valuable than their head, should we just leave the corpse there? I'm not dead yet! Oh, you should have just stayed down. Pretty sure that said quiet, but you know, my brain just reads the wrong words and says those wrong words. But yeah, I'm gonna upload another part of Plants vs. Zombies, and after that, there'll be like one more part before I finish the minigame section of that game. And I figured what I do is, between uploading the minigame section of that and the puzzle section of that, I'd go ahead and upload this. So that should be like this week at some point. And since I'm going to upload this decently close to where I'm recording it compared to all my other recordings, which have been weeks in advance, I think I'd talk about what I maybe plan on playing next, because Puppet Dance Performance is going to go on for like the rest of my life, so, but Plants vs. Zombies is like, it's nowhere close to being done being uploaded, but when it comes to recording, I've only got like, like halfway into survival stuff, so I've only got like 5 episodes left or so to record, so I should finish recording that series either this week or next week. And I was thinking about what I might want to start recording after that, for that slot, that alternating slot. And I was thinking of maybe playing some Minecraft, specifically going into the Minecraft launcher and trying to play some beta versions of Minecraft. And if I do that, I don't think a series of that will last like too long, so I'll probably get decently bored like pretty quickly. But I just wanted to do that just because, like, when I first played Minecraft, it was like 360 version of Minecraft, and for some reason, the 360 version of Minecraft, when it like first came out, it was like several updates behind the Java version. So the first version of Minecraft I used to play was like beta 1.7 something, and that's just what I played for a while before it finally got updated to 1.8, which took like months. And I remember just being so confused on what was going on, because like my first experience with Minecraft was, I will talk about this later. It's so cold. Look at this creature. It's always funny to me, just going from Saragimaru's art to her art to their art in this game. It just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, how are you now? Well, we better pick up the pace. Brushing aside your lack of concern, you seem weirdly comfortable wearing that get-up in this weather. Extinguish mundane thoughts from one's mind, and even fire will feel cool, they say. I'd rather have the fire feel hot right about now. Well, if you're so sensitive to cold, why are you dressed like that? Shut up. I wasn't expecting it to be this cold. Crap. Hey look, a moron showed up. They ought to warm things up a little. Oh boy. It's Sugumi. Shut up already, adults! I've had enough of you two getting in my way. What is that eggplant? Why is that eggplant moving? I mean, it hardly looks tasty or anything, but... This ain't an eggplant, this here's a horse! They must have done well to find such a huge eggplant in this season. Hey, speaking of which, I know you're voraciously greedy, but are you not interested in food? I'm interested in that eggplant since I can get a high price for it. What? Like hell, this here horse is mine! Oh, you poor thing, it's not gonna be yours for much longer. That's how it goes. If you want to fight, I'll sure give you one. Come and get some. And so the crimes pile ever upward. Yeah, like... Mille Fury. Yep, definitely know what that is. Don't you think it's got a nice appeal to it? I'll trample you. Anyway, Minecraft. Like, beta Minecraft was like the first version of Minecraft I played for a while. And there have been a lot of videos lately that have been posted about like people going back and playing older versions of Minecraft, and I thought, you know, I could do something like that. It might be a nice like look back on what it was like when I first played Minecraft, play some beta Minecraft. Yeah, I thought I'd do that for maybe like couple episodes. I doubt it won't take very long for me to get bored. I have a thing with Minecraft where I do get bored pretty quickly. I also have a thing with Minecraft, it's become a staple where I'll start playing Minecraft before a semester starts, and then for like various reasons, right now I have to play as Kuroji. I remember being informed that apparently Kuroji is like worse in the first 3 games now for some reason, so that's a thing. But yeah, I mean, that's what happened. Like, I don't remember why it happened like a couple other times, but I remember it happened before, like, the semester before fall. It happened because I was playing through Minecraft, and then I went and dug out all the netherite needed for a netherite armor, and then I found out, oh yeah, they actually changed the way netherite works in this update, so the only way you can get upgrade to netherite is to find this one stupid thing in a bastion. So I went looking for a bastion, and then the thing I needed wasn't there. And so I said, okay, basically I could spend the rest of my life looking for this stuff needed for the netherite armor, or I could stop playing. And so I stopped playing. I got trampled. Right, even the eggplant got all beat up. Certainly can't sell this. Carrying it back probably would have been harder, too. How am I gonna do my job now? Looks like a little jockey friend is gathering souls, too. Glad we dealt with his rival as soon as possible. Rival? What are you talking about? Somehow, I really think you're making a terrible mistake. It's nothing worth dwelling on. And what makes you so confident? Yeah, so that happened, and then I played some Minecraft, like, before this semester started for a bit. And I found one of those, like, deep dark things. I actually, like, found one. I built, like, a house above the cave that it was over. And then I explored the deep dark, and it was a massive pain. It, like, really sucked. It involved, okay, I would go, and then I would, like, light up some things, and then the stupid word would show up, and I'd have to run back to the start again, over and over and over and over and over again. It took freaking forever to explore that whole thing, and it was really boring. And when I finally did it, I just felt like I was done, and so I stopped playing it. So yeah, I tend to just like stop playing Minecraft very easily, so when I do this series it probably won't last very long, but I just wanted to go back and play some beta version of Minecraft just to remember what it was like for a bit. But yeah, since that series isn't probably going to last more than a couple episodes, I was thinking about what I could do after that, and I was thinking I should pay attention because I died a bajillion times to Zane last time, so I was thinking I would like to play some Left 4 Dead, because that's another game I played when I was small. I played it a lot, actually, because the funny thing about Left 4 Dead 2 is there's like a period of my life where I had like, all I had to play was like an Xbox 360 that had like pathetically small amount of space. So I basically had like 2 games on an Xbox 360. I had Minecraft, and I had Left 4 Dead 2. So those were just the games I played, and nothing else for like a period of time. So I played a lot of Left 4 Dead 2. Figured, you know, I could play that again. Just, I don't know, play through all the campaigns. I know apparently you can, like, play the campaigns from the first game, but in Left 4 Dead 2, I'm not exactly sure how that works. Because I'd rather not have to buy both of them. I'd rather just buy the second one and have them be able to play all the maps in the first and second game. Hey, now that I think about it, who exactly are we gonna hand these souls off to? Well, the contact info on the signboard had Fujiwara no Ayozane written on it. Fujiwara? I've got a bad feeling about this. Would you not judge someone by their name alone, please? Based on that comment, I assume you're Ayozane? Yes, how convenient. Exactly, right? Looks like you've gathered up a lot of souls for us. Hooray! Our job here is done. Look at that. Look at that face. Brief bit of happiness that this character gets to experience. Now, before I hand them over, may I ask why you're gathering these things? I guess you did go to the trouble of getting them for us. Sure, I'll tell you. I'm not quite sure how we're doing it, but we're going to use them to revive an exalted personage. An exalted personage? Once they revive and could become Mugenri's emperor, I'll become their chief advisor. Totally awesome, right? I thought Mugenri's summit was a Senri shrine. I guess you could see it that way. The Senri exists as just a summit, and nothing beyond that. Yeah, you probably can't hear that, but man does the cat snore loudly. I guess you could see it that way, but Mugenri exists as just a summit, and nothing beyond that. A mountain with no foothills or midsections can hardly be called a mountain, right? Yeah, Orochi-sama is the only one at that summit in my book, though. Established dogma always comes with dissent, I suppose. Alright, so how about you give me those souls? Payment first. Oh my, it seems you don't trust me. Ooh, now I can finally go home. Where's the money? Oh, I sort of don't have it with me right now. How about we agree to a deferred payment? You really did not want to do that, did you? So the negotiation is over then. Why is that? No such thing as deferred or advance payment if they've got no intention of paying to begin with. So the jig is up, huh? Hey, don't go making things more complicated. You tried fooling the wrong person. If you'd just paid up, you'd have gotten off scot-free. I've got no money worthy of you commoners' wallets. If you're not willing to pay with money, we just gotta make you pay for something of the same value. Jeez, why is this happening? Prostrate thyself before me, you pair of lowly commoners. But, yeah, I don't know. I hope the game goes on sale again before I end up playing it, cause, like, I mean, it's like 15 bucks, which isn't bad, but, like, that game can get so cheap that it's, like, almost free sometimes, so I'd rather buy it then. But I don't know if another sale is gonna happen before I start doing those recordings. So yeah, like, Minecraft Beta and Left 4 Dead, they kind of, like, continue Plants vs. Zombies in the theme of I've been having in that upload slot of just, like, games I played when I was a kid. And I figure those two series should take a while to play through all those. I don't remember how long the average Left 4 Dead campaign is. I assume I could be able to do a campaign an episode. If the episodes would be like an hour long. Oh boy, Iozane! What are we doing? What are we doing, Iozane? Right. Right! Man, Kuroji, your bomb kinda sucks, dude! What am I doing here? I was out of bombs, I don't know. Yeah, sure. Please blow up Iozane. You still have an attack. That's great. Oh, I remember the mirror thing. That is a bullet. Got hit by that last time. Yeah, I was thinking if I do slightly better this time, then I could put on the thumbnail of this video something like I did better this time. That was dumb. That was not a hard thing to dodge, but I just ran straight into it. Man, wouldn't it be great if I didn't have to play as Kuroji right now? Didn't put up much of a fight for a chief advisor. Of course, someone whose whole job is to act high and mighty would be a pushover. Excuse you, it was 2-on-1. Shall we try again? Or with 1 against 1? I'll have to pass. So, what now? Seems like our golden goose laid a bunch of regular old eggs. They said they were going to revive someone, right? I'm in a foul mood for being tricked, so let's crash the party. There's that, at least. Shut it, Chief. Sniffles. Well, whatever. I'll let another couple of people in a while ago anyway. What? We've been preempted? You and that other pair can just head on in. Our exalted personage will just pulverize all of you at once. And I'm gonna get scolded anyway, so whatever. I am so in for it this time. Looks like there's still a mastermind in store. I can't wait. By the way, do you still have to tag along for this revenge? Do I still have to tag along for this revenge scheme of yours? I don't remember ever really asking you to come along, it's just that I can be quite the blabbermouth. Yeah, just gotta come along, got it. Sighs. My, what wonderful devotion you have. I wish my other charges could learn from your example. You are definitely not gonna have a pleasant death. Oh no, I would never manage to do something as skillful as the dying. I feel like we're forgetting something here. Me, maybe? So yeah, I talked about what I plan on recording soon. So, you know, it was one of my goals with playing this game done. But yeah, I guess another thing I could talk about is, so like, I guess a couple months ago at this point, I did that, I don't know if it's been a couple months since it's been uploaded, but it's been a couple months since I, like, recorded it. I did that thing where I tried to play 10 Desires, or Yomu, without Yomu using her swords, and I gave myself, like, a bunch of restrictions. And, yeah, and I talked about in another video maybe trying to do something like that for, Toho 17, but since I don't do the whole moving to the music thing because my recording software hates me, I was just gonna, like, try to do it and play it on normal mode. So, yeah, yesterday I tried doing that because I wasn't able to do normal recordings yesterday where I could talk, so I just did a recording where I didn't need to talk. And, basically, it was, yeah, the rules for that are basically, play as Yomu, can't use your swords, which means you can't bomb, you basically can't focus, and, you better make sure you never get a Wolf Spirit Hyper, because Wolf Spirit Hyper uses your swords. So I tried doing that, and also, the thing about, like, the wolves, like, the shot types in that game for, like, different characters is you have, like, Wolf Spirit. You have Wolf Spirit, which helps you with your focus shot, which, you know, is kind of completely useless when you're not using your swords, which is your focus shot. And then you have the one that helps your bomb, which is kind of also, you know, completely useless when you're not using your bomb. So finally that leaves Eagle. And if you don't know, Yomu Eagle has a funny little bug with it. It's kind of like that bug that Marissa has in Toho 10, where the damage is a lot higher than it's supposed to be, except it's the opposite. You do less damage than you're supposed to, so my best option for that stupid challenge was to use a shot type that's bugged to be bad. It's also worth mentioning that I've actually only played Toho 17 like twice all the way through before doing that. So, to recap, I did a no-focus, no-bomb run of a game I barely played using a terrible shot type on normal mode, and it went absolutely terrible, if you can believe it. It went really badly, like, really, really badly. I lost all of my continues, like, maybe not even halfway into Keiki's fight. It was really bad. It was going decently at first, and then, like, I died, like, 3 or 4 times to Yashie's final spell. And then Mayumi... oh boy! I was looking at some of Mayumi's, like, walls of arrows with barely any, like, wiggle room that I'm supposed to, like, focus through, and I was thinking, why did I do this to myself? And, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna bother uploading that. I might, I don't know, it's there if I ever want to upload it, but it's a train wreck. Look, can't we just go back already? I'm sick of all this. You'll get used to it soon enough. Plus, you have to get revenge after being deceived, right? And just who should be on the receiving end of that revenge, Ah! That sure is a familiar voice. Kuroji! One of the shrine's priests, the dumb one, specifically. Where's the smart one? Are they not here? I'm at least pretending I'm not here. Yes, now that that's the damnable face I know. You haven't changed at all, Subakura. What are you shrine people up to this time? We're here to make it warm again! Well, we're looking for the source of all this cold. We're kind of, winging it. Wait, the source of the cold is up ahead? That doesn't matter right now. Yeah, it definitely does matter. Look at that face! Isn't it just great? Well, what are you doing here? In fact, what are the two of you even doing around each other? I bet you're up to something really nasty again, aren't you? So you really are famous around these parts. Really? Slandering an old friend like that? Unbelievable, honestly. That's rich, coming from someone who makes new friends by threatening them. Yes, exactly! Quiet, you. Yes'm. What? Oh, poor little urchin is totally getting bullied. Not even a word of objection, huh? You sure found yourself a faithful friend there, Kuroji. Well. However, it looks like we've got another nuisance on our hands. Yep, from your perspective at least. I have a bad feeling about this. You are not a Jedi, Saragimaru. I'll hardly be satisfied if I let you two get ahead of us. What do you mean, hardly satisfied? I had a voice for Yabusabe a couple of seconds ago, but it's kinda gone, so, whoops. In other words, they're telling us to scram. As quick on the uptake as ever, Shibakura, you're such a big help. Why on earth is this happening? But you know, we still have a job to do here, plus a reputation to keep. No choice but to give it a go, right? Let's do it! Try to break your expectations at least once in a while. I guess I have no choice, huh? Alright, Yabusabe, please do not have any of the spells you had from the first game. Or just don't have the one spell. The one spell. Please don't have that one spell. I hope to never see that again. If you have that spell, then this run's basically over. So, what am I looking at? What am I exactly looking at, Yabusabe? Oh! Okay. Oh, some great damage there. Honestly, can't even tell if Saragimaru's good, but they're doing more damage than Kuroji. Oh, what the hell? What? Okay, so I guess I wasn't supposed to go into the black. And you gotta love playable character boss fights, don't you? They're always harder than a stage 4 boss normally is. Well, no. Maybe not really. Actually, I still have quite a lot of trouble with Marissa, but last time I played IN, Rain was really not that bad. So, you know. These two... Oh, it's the same. It's the same thing again. Yep. Certainly know about this one. Fighting Shibakura as Kuroji. I wonder if this has ever happened before. I don't know. I have a feeling it might have happened 11 times. Why did I do that? That has to be the most delayed reaction a human being has ever had. Yeah, I don't know if Saragimaru is necessarily good, but I seem to be doing more damage than Kuroji is, from what I can tell. But yeah. Are these harder than the stage 4 bosses of the previous two games? It's been too long since I've played them to really say that. We got beat! We got beat. You know, it feels like we won pretty easily there. Is that shrine gonna be alright with people like you? A word of advice, don't underestimate Shibakura and Raku. Underestimate the other one, though. Huh? What's that mean? Think for a second. Who benefited the most from this fight? Now we can head back home and laze around to our heart's content. We sure can. Did we just get played like a fiddle? In the first place, there's no way I could win against Shibakura and Raku. You're not embarrassed to be saying that? Nope, there's no shame in praising those who are more capable than you, after all. I mean, sure, but why are you saying it like you're boasting about it? You two can deal with the rest, since we're going home to sleep and all. But first, we're gonna have supper. Tonight's menu is dark matter ramen. Well, that still means that we'll have an easier time from here on out. Was cooperating never an option to begin with? Oh boy, dark matter, that's the thing that I get when I try to put anything on my eels in Mistia's Izakaya, because you can't cook anything with... Just can't put anything on lamprey eels, or you get dark matter. It took me way too long playing that game to realize that. Yep. Speaking of that game, the last DLC for that game came out recently. And it'll probably be translated in like, I don't know, 3/4 of a year. And I still haven't played the last one, and nor do I really know if I will. Not anytime soon, at least, because I've watched a playthrough of it, so probably gonna wait well until I forget all the dialogue. I think I've mentioned this before. About like one reason why I make these videos. It kind of gives me like motivation to play video games, because it like kind of like makes my brain think I'm being productive or something, so I'm more willing to play video games, because they're like, because there's like, it was during like 2023, like the summer break of 2020, the Christmas break of 2022, I got Mistius Izakaya, and I played like basically the main story, minus the boss fight, because I tried to find a boss fight and lost, because Tenchi happened to throw a spell at me at the wrong time, and it made me upset, so I just didn't try for a long time. So you came, I'm gonna have to put a stop to you here. Looks like they got ahead of us at some point. Well, we did spend a while playing around back there. Looks like our plan's gone a little off kilter, but I want to be a chief advisor. I won't let you get in our way. Man, I made it just age 5 and still haven't gotten a game over. I wonder how long that'll last. So yeah, I played the main story, minus the final boss fight during Christmas break, and then after that, like, I had because at the time there was only, like, the 2 DLCs, the ones for the one that was the Underground and the Palace of the Experts, and the one that was, right, that does that. And the one that's, from the Orin Temple and the Divine Spirit Mausoleum. So, yeah, I started playing that during the spring semester of last year, and yeah, I didn't have any box whoops. That was literally the only thing I played that semester. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wasn't even playing Lost World anymore at that point, so it was literally like the only video game I was playing during that semester, and despite that, I don't think I got anywhere close to, like, beating the first DLC, which I think only takes, like, less than, like, 8 hours of playtime or something to finish the first DLC. And, yeah, I played so little video games that it wasn't until, like, summer break that I actually started, like, playing it, and I actually beat it in, like, a week or two. But it just goes to show how, like, little I played video games. I just wouldn't play video games, and I think the hard reason for that is when I have, like, stuff to do, even if it's, like, not dire that I do it soon, I just feel like I should be doing it instead of playing video games, but also at the same time, I, like, procrastinate it because I don't feel like doing it, so basically it comes into this like, thing of where, like, I'm not playing video games, I'm not doing my work either, so I'm basically doing nothing. I don't know, and, like, doing videos, like, motivates me to actually play video games, which is good. Well then, it seems like we're closing in on our yep, that, what am I doing? It seems like we're closing in on our destination. Huh, really? Is it finally gonna be over? Too bad, huh? It may have felt short, but this really was a long journey. Long enough for me to get used to your overconfidence, yeah? Ah, that makes me feel kind of lonely. Also, your habitual lying. Who are you two? Oh, looks like someone's made their big entrance. You suspicious-looking louts. Aha, that thing must have been your doing, huh? That thing. Did you do something awful again already? Excuse you, I'm not so generous that I'll let false assumptions slide. No, that wasn't something one just pulls off. Sorry. If there even was a root cause, I'd have to have been me. They wouldn't calm down on their own. Are you the mastermind who wanted all those spirits? And who are you? Behold, the most treacherous and unreasonable person you'll meet, the Brute Emperor, Lord Kuroji Shidadu. Wow, someone's excited. Did you lose a screw or two back there? Decided to blow off some steam. That's a It's a pretty happy face too, isn't it? So what do you want from me, Lord Kuroji? We collected the souls for you, but somebody doesn't want to buy them all of a sudden. Soul collecting? Well, I sort of let Ayozane take care of that whole business. And what we're trying to tell you is that Ayozane of yours isn't paying up, see? Ain't paying up, see? No, you gotta pay up, yes. Well, you know, even if you come complain to me, it ain't really my business. It's the boss's job to take responsibility for their underlings' mistakes, yes? We're gonna wring every last cent out of you. Well, whatever's the case, if you plan on interfering with the true Emperor's resurrection, I won't show any mercy. The true Emperor, huh? Your cohort said something similar a while ago. Just what does that mean? What does it mean, Mason? Master Masakado, the one and only Emperor fit to rule us. What? Do you seriously mean Taira no Masakado? Oh my, we went out to catch some pond smelt, but it looks like we've reeled in a marlin. By reviving a vengeful spirit as great as his, you must really be insane. Vengeful spirit, the nerve, looks like you're just as blind as the rest. Aren't you the one who's blind here, or are you just that obsessed with Masakado? As far as I can tell, though, you two aren't messengers from the capital city or anything. I get the feeling we're up against someone who's really bad news. Don't worry, nobody could be worse than those two from earlier. Well, it seems that you peasants have some complaints against us. So how about we have a little fun? I hereby request permission to withdraw. Firmly overruled. Now, not like I let you run at this point anyway. Actually, if dead souls don't work, why don't I use alive ones? From what I've heard so far, things don't seem to be going well with your resurrection plan. Well, there was a little accident with the resurrection plan. So you screwed up with the resurrection plan. Well, explaining it to the likes of you wouldn't accomplish much anyway. Ain't got much choice here. I'll trample the both of you and get back to the ritual nice and quick. I think we gotta brace ourselves for this one. Can it with the needless comments. Someone weaker than me shouldn't be so uppity. What, I can't even offer an opinion? Don't worry there, it's the face. I'll make sure to get easy on you. You've got a very important job, as our first sacrifices. And then the screen goes away and it's really cool. Well, I still haven't lost to continue yet, so I should probably try, at least. It would be nice to actually unlock this game's extra stage. Like, I don't plan on doing it anytime soon, but it'd be nice if the option is there, because it's not there anymore, because I guess when I updated the game to English, I guess it overrode the save file, because I don't have it unlocked anymore. Yeah. Kumikado was supposed to be the final boss in this game before Shion was created, so I wonder how different the story was before that happened. I guess it would be that instead of the plan failing because Shion made it fail, it'd be because we beat them. So I guess whether or not that would be a better story, I don't know. I mean, Shion's not exactly my favorite Len'en character, so their absence wouldn't exactly, you know, contribute much loss. In fact, I think it would be better if I could think of a number of characters that could have been on Shrine Team in the 4th game and been a better character to be there than Shion, because Shion is kind of just like, you know, you had Yabusabe, it makes absolutely no sense, and then Shion just kind of there, and they also make no sense. I mean, they probably make more sense than Yabusabe does, but they kind of just like, kind of dynamic there. So you just have Subakura, and then you have Subakura, who just doesn't care what's going on, and the only person they have to work off of is those two. I don't know, I just feel like one thing that like kind of prevents me from liking Subakura more than I do is just because they're always with Yabusabe or Shion, and it just feels like they never really say anything interesting when they're with those two. They kind of deal with the randomness very nonchalantly, and they don't really have to do anything, say much of anything interesting. Which is why, like when I did the parts of the game with you-know-who, can't remember their name right now for some reason. But you know who I'm talking about. But, yeah, those were entertaining parts of the game, because I actually felt like Shion was being an interesting character, because like they have a bunch of interesting backstory and stuff. They just don't like, they just never have to. Most of their conversations are pretty boring. They're always with Yabusabe. Yeah, I've said before, Yabusabe is not exactly my favorite character because they just kind of say random things, and that's about it. They say random things. Wouldn't be my choice for the main character, but the choice they made. Ooh, we won somehow. So they had the skills to match their energetic attitude. But I wish I could have at least beaten one of you, preferably the one in black and purple. The oh-so-hated one in black would like to mess up your ritual. Any advice on that topic? Like, just keep going forward, I guess? Not like it matters anymore anyway. Feels like they're just dropping the whole thing. By looking forward to seeing you get trashed, too, by that thing that trashed our plans. Still something else around. Sounds bad. What now, Your Excellency? No way to go but forward. Yabusabe and Saragimaru already left, so it's up to us to do something about this. Ha ha ha! As you wish, sire. Are you mocking me? Man, I got 4 lives going into the final boss. Are you gonna actually make me feel pressure to win? I don't do well under pressure. Right, this is the dumbest stage ever. Yep, and then the other one flies away because you never have enough time to fight. Oh, I actually did. Wow, and it just gave me a. Was it like a full power thing or something? I don't know. You get some bombs. What do you do? What a cool stage. Although I say that, but stage 6s have always just been a formality anyway, so might as well just not have one. What a creepy looking flower. Got a real strange color and shape. Huge, too. And I imagine that kid sleeping down there is the one who ruined our Tyra friend's plans? Shall we hit him with a sneak attack while they're asleep, Your Excellency? Hey, come on now. Why would we do something so cowardly? Phew, that's good to hear. I guess even you haven't fallen that low. But there's no such thing as cowardly when dealing with a monster. Get 'em. Well, so much for falling. They were a demon from the moment they were born. They woke up. I wasn't sleeping. Yeah. Sorry. My throat's getting dried for some reason. I wasn't sleeping. I heard the whole thing. You were gonna do something really awful to me, weren't you? Looks like you've been outsmarted, your demonicness. If you keep changing your terms of address so often, I'm not gonna know whether I should even respond or not. Don't worry, Your Excellency. You're the only demon for miles around. Wow, so you were going to attack a newborn baby. What a scoundrel. I bet you and I would get along great. Well, thanks for the compliment, but more importantly, what's that flower behind you? What, you don't know about the Haru Shion? What a dummy. God, sorry, that came out of nowhere. Just having, like, throat issues just all of a sudden. It literally came out of nowhere. Been fine for, like, the entire time. So what's the Haru Shion? First time I've seen it. Haru Shion, yeah, I've only heard about it, like, how there's only one in all of Mugenri. Apparently, and this year it happened to bloom here. Bet it'd sell for a high price. Is there anything else you even think about? How are you going to carry that giant flower? That plant's got the power to resurrect the dead, doesn't it? Bingo, I was born from that flower. But since I didn't exactly come back to life, the flower should still have some juice left in it. Those two from before should have just used the flower for their plan, really. Shall we chop it down? Yep, saw that one coming. We gonna go for it? Eehaha, you two really are scoundrels. You feel awesomely bad. Huh? That's odd. I'm included in the account. That's not right. One rotten apple spoils the barrel, eh? Aha, you both have some pretty unusual smells, just like the person who was here before. What is that kid talking about? You there, the green one. You smell of self-sacrifice. Your true value is shown by working under someone else. Not bad at all. I like that kind of smell. They smelled me? One of our acquaintances is pretty sensitive to smell too. Guess this kid's the same type as them. And you, in the black. It looks like you've given up on both living and dying. Blick, I'm not touching any gross food like that. Gonna have to pass. Yeah, I get that a lot. Okay, what are we even talking about? This flower is very important to me. There's no way I'll let you cut it down. I mean, it's not like we need your permission. I figured as much. I'll absorb every last bit of those natures of yours. I still don't know what that hand means. Does it mean anything? Is it just there to look cool? I don't know. Whoa, okay, I forgot about that. Yep. Good start. Great start. So yeah, Shion. I actually learned recently what the name Shion comes from the Toho character named Shion. It comes from like a certain brand of flower that like is supposed to represent like poverty or something. And I wonder if that actually has anything to do with this character's naming at all, or if it's just they're named after a flower because flower. Like there's some pretty like deep meaning behind the names of Toho characters. I wonder if there's actually like deep meaning behind Len'en character names. That much thought was put into it. It's like one of two examples where the Len'en character has the same name as a Toho character. In this case, you know, this Shion came first, but in the other case, you have Sho, or the Toho Sho came first. And apparently Sho means like star or something, so like I can't. The Sho of this series is Slug. I don't know what slugs have to do with stars, so maybe think that I don't know. I don't know if there's any deep meanings behind the names of the characters in this series. I assume there is. I think I remember said something to do with birds. There's a lot of things to do with birds for some reason. This series likes birds, so I think a lot of the names have to do with birds. I mean, they sound like they do because, you know, Subakura and Yabusabe, those are like long words that sound like they mean something important. I forgot about this. I don't like this attack very much, Shion. Well, I kind of run out of things to talk about, so, which is probably a good thing, because I kind of want to concentrate, because I did not actually expect myself to do this well, considering how awful I did last time, but I might actually win, so try to concentrate a bit here. It does feel weird to not talk, though. I'm just kind of used to just saying words in these recordings, because too much silence. I don't know, I guess too much silence isn't too bad! Yep. I think Shion has a professional bomb shield, don't they? Because that's just, they love doing that in this series. They love Final Bosses with bomb shields. I am under the opinion that if I have gathered enough bombs throughout my playthrough of this game, I should be able to expel them on the final boss at my leisure. Holy crap, will this spell end? Yep, I thought I had a bomb there, and I just kind of moved, and I didn't die somehow. That's the end? I thought you had 8 spells. What? Huh? I'm pretty sure I've gotten confused about that every time I've done this voice fight. Why does it say 8? Okay. Anyway, good ending time. I actually have the extra stage of this game unlocked now. Isn't that cool? At the Senri Shrine. The shrine grounds housed many more spirits than elsewhere, as if they were claiming the souls of those living there. Kuroji and Saragimaru had business with those people. Okay, so explain this one more time. I assume you're asking about... assume that you're asking again means your answer is no. Why is that? Hey, why are Salami and Kuroji doing... What are Salami and Kuroji doing together anyway? The topic's unrelated. There's no need for you to know, Yabusabe. Okay, so why do we have to take that weird brat off your hands? That's super cool. Okay, so why do we have to take that weird brat off your hands? Because you smell really, really good. So they say. Suba smells very good, don't they? Apparently they followed the smell all the way here. Do you stink that badly? Ugh, don't talk about people like they're raw trash. Well, it's probably because they're a similar type to Yamasabe, which puts them under your jurisdiction. Yes? Arguing against that would probably be pointless, so I won't try. Seems like we made a new friend, Suba. Well done, Suba. Well, looks like the kid wants to stay here, too. We're counting on you, priests. Why do we have to go and adopt some weird whatever this thing is? It's an aggregate of wills born from the Harojion, a living ghost, a chimera soul. I can say words. Guys, did Kuroji just start reciting black magic? Aw, come on, it's not that hard, is it? I did go a little overboard, and it's life was, though. Wow, you're the worst. Agreed. Fortunately, though, the kid came back to life right away. They were reborn. It was thanks to the Harojion. Well, chimeras are pretty strange in a lot of ways. Okay, so so that's what the kid is. My work here is done. Now if you'll excuse me. Okay, so where do you plan to drag me off to after this? We'll gather more spirits and hawk them off on those ritual havers. There still ought to be some floating around. Ahaha. You're just up to as much shady stuff as usual. As a fellow victim of yours, I'd rather try to go and make friends with them. Do as you wish, I'll grant you at least that much authority. Why are they always acting so high and mighty? They smell really bad. But you said Saragimaru was... Never mind. Looks like Kuroji-san is still the same as ever. Once again, Kuroji's actions have resulted in many, many victims. They were more energetic with their work than usual. It seems they had adapted quite well to this new world. To Kuroji, everything in the world is a give and take. However, the products they force on others aren't necessarily something that those others want. Thus, the number of victims could continue to increase, but they'd probably live a long, leisurely life anyway. So Saragimaru thought, while glowering in Kuroji's direction. They'd probably need to stick around Kuroji for a while longer to monitor their actions. That is a very poor decision. They seemed quite fed up, but in the end, Saragimaru may simply have been creating a pretext with which to kill time. To be continued in the extra stage. Route 3 all clear. You fully beat Shion. I bet you'll beat the hidden extra boss. Yeah. I'll beat him on easy. Does that count? Yep, that took over 50 minutes. But I did it. What do I put? Like K, and S, normal, 1, CC, there we go. Sure, I'll save a replay even though I just recorded it and call it the exact same thing. Because, you know, recording hasn't been going on long enough. Nope. The extra stage is now accessible. The unreality continues just a little bit further. My ability to read words is also getting further and further away from me. Alright, so there we go. I have the extra stage unlocked. Whoop-de-doo. So, yeah. That was that. So, yep. Like I said, this was just kind of a one-off that I felt like doing. And, whether or not I decide to play one of these games again, for any reason, who knows, maybe, maybe not. But, yeah. Other than this one hiccup, my schedule will be the same as it normally is for a while, alternating between Plants vs. Zombies and Puppet Dance, and on Mondays I'll try to get a cover out a week. Actually, it went just in the span of a couple months, it went from I could pretty easily push out a cover once every 2 days. In fact, I would have like a backlog weeks long to I'm having to, like, I only make a cover once a week, and I like not exactly up to, I don't know, but I've been able to keep with it so far, but who knows. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you with whatever next time.